Welcome to the Polymath Podcast, where we educate, enlighten, and inspire, and where we implore you to click subscribe. Today we will see what scholars say about my new book on the Crescent and the Cross, published by Academica Press. In the words of Ibrahim Muhammad Zain and Ahmed El-Wakil, authors of The Covenants of the Prophet Muhammad From Shared Historical Memory to Peaceful Coexistence, Dr. John Andrew Morrow's latest book, Muhammad and the Christians, Commemorating the Covenants of the Prophet, is a continuation of the monumental research on the covenants of the Prophet Muhammad which he pioneered. His discoveries have filled gaps in our knowledge of early Islam, for which we are eternally grateful. The new insights and findings that he has documented in this volume constitute yet another important contribution to the study of the covenants of the Prophet. For Halim Rane, professor of Islamic studies specializing in East-West relations at Griffith University, covenants are central to the Quranic narrative of human existence and coexistence, and were the basis of Prophet Muhammad's inter-community and inter-religious relations. Yet covenants have been underrepresented in the study of Islam, leaving significant gaps in knowledge. Dr. John Andrew Morrow's pioneering work on the covenants of the Prophet has been instrumental in filling these gaps. This book is accessible for readers new to the study of the Prophet's covenants and provides important new insights and answers to questions that will enlighten and intrigue those already engaged in the debate. For Dr. Craig Considine, senior lecturer from Rice University, when it comes to Prophet Muhammad's covenants with the Christians of his time, there are few, if any, scholars in the world that have matched Dr. John Andrew Morrow's impressive body of scholarship. In this book, Dr. Morrow has outdone himself. The level of historical detail and religious insight he provides makes for an enriching and fruitful read. Highly recommended. According to Father Francis Afu, PhD Research Fellow in the Department of Theology and Religious Studies at Georgetown University in Washington, D.C., Dr. John Andrew Morrow is an authority on the covenants of the Prophet Muhammad. In Muhammad and the Christians, Commemorating the Covenants of the Prophet, he offers additional material of enduring interest, including a study on the art of the covenant. I am particularly drawn in by his demonstration of the purpose and function of art to communicate religious beliefs, the protection of Christians, and the fostering of interfaith dialogue. I highly recommend the book for religious leaders, diplomats, scholars, students, and those interested in religions. Finally, Monk Cosmas Simonopetritis, Holy Monastery of Simonopetra at Mount Athos. The texts of the Ahadnames form the basis for the peaceful coexistence of Christians and Muslims and the development of constructive relations between Christianity and Islam. Respect for the other person, whoever he may be, which in Christianity was expressed in the golden rule of the gospel: whatever you will that men should not do to you, do not do to them. For this is the law and the prophets, is also the basis of the text of the Ahadname. Only on such a basis is it possible for Christians and Muslims to coexist without problems. The usefulness of the Ahadnames for this purpose was also proven in practice, as they formed the basis for the foundation of the special status by which the Orthodox Church and the Orthodox ecclesiastical institutions and monasteries, as well as Mount Athos, were recognized by the Ottoman state during the many centuries of Ottoman rule, a regime which, despite the problems in its implementation and the complications that occasionally arose, ensured their survival in extremely difficult and complicated circumstances. It is therefore crucial for our days that Dr. John Andrew Morrow tries to bring out the writings of the Ahadnames and to spread their spirit in the tragically divided modern world, demonstrating that the other, the one who does not belong to our religion, our nation, our race, our social class, and so forth, should not be treated as our enemy or our competitor, but as a brother who deserves at least our respect and, why not, our love. Read Muhammad and the Christians, Commemorating the Covenants of the Prophet, available on Amazon.com.